Uh,
nauseam,
no,
some
no.
environmental objects had as many polygons and shaders as a character model. The battle system was just
Our
confusing.
internet
The
was
game did
cut
not have
off.
any
We
fundamentals
forgot to
of
pay
most
for it.
modern MMOs, like jumping, auto
Yeah,
attacks, and the ability
and we're
to
back.
interact with the map using a mouse. I think that's one of the things.
I was
It's
still
like
playing the
WoW
game.
was
I
just
even
like
forgot
you gotta
today that I
remember,
was
like WoW
playing the
was
game, so
so
I already
far
used
ahead of its
my
time. Whenever
Russian.
it
Oh
came
wait,
out,
you can see that there.
it basically put every other game that came out within
Russian. Yeah, I
5
don't
years
have
of it
words.
into the dirt.
So
Like
yeah.
it was so good, and there was
Yeah,
nothing
there's
that
nothing
even
to
came
do.
close to it. Like the amount of like especially in terms of
旅はいつか
like
終わりを迎える
right,
Going to
like
basically
movement,
慌てる必要はない
you know, like interactivity
Wait,
with
where's
the
it?
world, interacting with the NPCs, like all that stuff. Like World of Warcraft was like actually probably the most.
Washiwa.
It was like the equivalent of the
I
iPhone.
am.
Right? It was like whenever Apple brought out the iPhone and like nobody else was.
I'm
even
still
talking
watching
in the same
live streams, by
universe
the
as
way.
that.
I don't care.
That's what WoW was like.
Wait, this is not a live stream. This is just a video. And I'm still watching Last One Go right now.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが
Let's do the daily,
あの
I
頃とは
guess.
もう違う
Wait, do I still even need to do this? When's the deadline of this? Let me check my email. Also, I just popped fucking Mountain Dew. Fucking ice cold Mountain Dew. It's basically ice. I opened it and it fucking spilled everywhere. And now I feel sticky
次はど
on
こ
my
に行くん
feet.
だいいゆえの名所を巡りたいなら
Fucking
いい案がいくつかあるぞ
I don't know why it's sticky. Why are soft drinks so sticky anyway? It's weird. So fucking sticky. What the hell?
本当にこれをリリースしていいものかどうかっていう議論はある程度そのスイング全体でそのオフィシャルであったわけじゃないですけれども開発者の中ではやはりその世に出していくクオリティかどうかっていうところは
Fucking hell.
旅はいつか終わりを迎える
How much did it
慌てる
spill?
必要はない
Oh yeah, it's also spilled on my chair.
Like pretty much every time it's a bad idea. Like it's like if it gets released early, like Cyberpunk, New World, Shadowlands, fucking. What are some other examples? Like.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたがあの頃とはもう違う悠々とまた
Like if you release a bad game, that game is bad forever. That's it. And like this isn't the Shigeru Miyamoto quote from like fucking 30 years ago. I'm talking about like it's bad forever in the mind of people. Like even if it gets good, it's still bad.
I'm tired.
Was the mentality that we're not like that's like their thing and we have our very own successful thing over here. We're gonna just make another one of those.
Right, and that's really what it felt like. Is that we're going to continue doing what we did because it succeeded before. Why wouldn't it succeed again? And seeing that direction, and them taking that direction, and knowing that, you know, having worked on 11, that yes, they were very successful. Seeing the success that they had with Final Fantasy 11, seeing these great creators, you know, creating something that was, I mean,
I should do them up tomorrow and clean up.
But then on the other hand,
Yes, it's
knowing
already
that what they
late
were doing was,
today.
yeah, but maybe that might not work
Maybe some more
6 or 7 years
right?
ago, but a lot of things have changed since then.
That's
And
kind of what happened, I feel like, with Cyberpunk. Is that Cyberpunk, what my understanding was, is like they just kind of assumed that it would be good because they made Witcher 3. It's like, well, we made Witcher 3. I mean, how could this be bad?
難攻不落
部外者禁止この仕事は排除するべきですね
got to that point where it got so frustrated, just wrote and send it out to the whole team. Before telling anyone else on localization was going to write it, and then we all did it at the same time. The dev team, we're reading it like, wow, this is really terrible. I hope he doesn't. Oh, he sent it to the whole team.
My man.
Because he just got really frustrated because
My
to
man.
him, I mean, they were being very stubborn and weren't, you know, they hadn't moved on, whereas the rest of the world had moved on and adapted, with.
Wait, so he literally was like, so he straight up said like, y'all doing the old fucking game. This is not the way the game should be anymore. Oh my god, I love that. That's amazing.
And what they had done, whereas the team here was like, no, we're going to stick with what we know, and that's good enough.
Then start feeling more concerning the situation. I mean, this is not fixed, not fixed, not fixed. You announced the launch date, but it's not fixed. So, still, some major portion of people are still thinking, still believing. Oh, no, it's finished, still finished. Okay,
and it's like also you gotta keep in mind, like at that same time, 2011, this is like right on the heels of like WoW, and it's like absolute peak of popularity, right? I mean, this is like 2010, 2011, fucking like Wrath of the Lich King is out, Arthas is getting killed, like it's the biggest fucking thing, man.
There, so it could be, fixed or changed them most time.
Kind of went from thinking, okay, this project's going to be great, to, there might be some problems. Can we fix them? Can we fix them? Okay, we can't fix them. Is there anything we can do? I don't know. It was a very taxing experience.
The team crossed their fingers and hoped that the game's beta problems were simply that, the same issues that most MMOs have, ones that could be fixed with patches once the game entered live operations. And so,
that's what they all say. Yep, that's what they all say. They're like, yeah, we know it's fucked up, but by the time, whenever it comes out, we'll fix it eventually, right? It's like that was the cycle, the last cycle. Oh, they'll fix it in alpha, they'll fix it in beta. Oh wow, they finally fixed it. Then the new expansion comes out. Oh, they'll fix the new thing in the next expansion. Then the beta. And it's like, yeah, finally, this is what happens. Do it. Yeah, they'll get it eventually, right?
おさわり禁止
September 30th, 2010. It sold well its first week, and after a month, had over 600,000 players swarming into its world. But it didn't take long for the cracks to appear. The problems in the beta were new players. The game was sluggish, the servers and the Orzeans quickly ran out of things to do. Quests were limited, and the fatigue system even made grinding for XP next to impossible.
It's crazy how something like this could happen, and then New World could come out and do the exact same thing wrong. Like, New World did the exact same thing wrong.
Fixated alive, too.
Let's get right down to it. Unless you've got the patience of Job or some kind of masochist, you shouldn't play Final Fantasy XIV. It's probably so vast that I could spend hours talking about them. The awful interface, the recycled content, the stringent limits on questing, the useless maps, the stupid market wards, these issues and dozens more constantly have you asking that age-old question, what were they thinking? So, public reaction.
Not good, I bet. Yeah, not fucking good. People fucking hate it. Like, the thing is, like, I was so balls deep in WoW at that point. Like, I had just graduated high school, like, a year or two before then. So, like, I was chilling with the boys, fucking playing Wrath of the Lich King. I wasn't thinking about no fucking cat girls. I was thinking about the Lich King and Deathwing. That's it.
All right. I was checking the mail. I got distracted by the fucking video.
Very disheartening.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃とはもう違う。旧友とまた。
Dagger in your heart and
June 22nd to July 7th.
You want to defend what you work on. I mean, the people that I worked with are the greatest people. I mean, I still, work with a lot of them. I had worked with them before, and FF11, I consider them not only co-workers but friends.
June 22nd to July 7th.
慌てる必要はない。
I know how hard they work. I know how many hours they put in. I know that like in the last 3 or 4 months, people were basically living at work. All putting their
I just wish I get some freedoms.
People always talk about it here in America. What's it called? Crunch time or shit like that. But like, yeah, they
Vision to Love, maybe?
Work all fucking day. Japan work ethic. The thing is, like, it's also
星と深淵を目指せ。
It's like there's like a good part of it and like a bad part of it, right? It's like, you know, working hard, like the dedication to like stay late and like really make sure the job is done, like that's good.
I'm gonna challenge myself and change the language to Japanese.
Overworked and shit like that too.
A game that was, you know, destined to
Nah, it will take too long.
but wait. People online just say, sucks.
Is it out?
Shit, you know, their work is terrible.
No, it is out.
It hurts, but it hurts more because, yeah, if
Hey, it's
I
not.
was not here and was the user,
What the heck, brother? What the heck? Oh, it's out.
花と酒を
It is not. Okay.
I just find that little part of it to be a
What
little
was I doing again? Let's see. Oh shit, it's only 11 minutes.
CFO, and he's the guy that's promoting it. I think little bit of fine print there that is very illuminating. You know, very illuminating. That's the start present. No longer invested. Yeah, no.
Here's my. We have that. Okay, that's good. Let's check this. Level 6, level 6. Okay, I'll just need to level their talent to 9 now. Okay, do I have any materials? Only a few. Can't even reach one level to 9. Sadly.
Yeah, had horrible reputation. The worst.
I mean, the first few months was just an endless stream of translating apologies and mails from, you know, producers and directors and you know, finding out, trying to figure out different ways of saying we're sorry, because the more you say it, the less weight it has. But Japan being a company or a country where, you know, people apologize a lot, that's part of the culture. But then trying to translate that, okay, this is the 10th time I said sorry in this one post, and then from, you know, the American myself, like, yeah, people are going to look at it as insincere, you know, the more you apologize, the more, and then trying to explain that to the team, it's like, no, we have to apologize, like, yes, you have to apologize, but, and it just became, we were talking about the game anymore.
I remember this same thing happened whenever Yoshi P recently apologized for the delay on Inlaw. And, like, everybody here was like, yeah, I mean, because at this point, right, I think a lot of people, like, I think we're just kind of tired of, like, having a game come out, and, like, it's not ready, it's bad, so it's like, yeah, take all the time you want. I think most
次はどこに行くんだ
would rather wait.
いいゆえの名所を巡りたいならいい案が
俺は新たき豪華祭の案内人の玄太だ。豪華祭宴を始めよし
Actually, we see a huge
Let's
drop.
put my phone down.
Launch timing, we got a
Start
good number.
beating the shit out of the Schmidt.
For I mean, as you can.
I don't even remember how to play
It was
this.
failure, and we announced a failure, so we
Up,
see
up, bam, 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 bam.
実際にはその開発内でも
Can't hear shit.
今リリースできたっていうかリリースできるクオリティになるかっていう
Bam,
のは
bam, 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 bam.
まあベータ直前とベータが始まった時にいろいろ不問はあったの
Ba
で
ba bam bam
まあ
bam
リリースして実際に
bam. Ba ba bam
ただ
bam bam
まあそれ
bam
までにチー
bam.
ム内にあった空気
Ba
は
ba
やはり出したら意
bam.
外と
Ba bam
受け入れられる
bam
可能性があるんじゃない
bam
かっていう
bam. Ba ba bam bam bam
漠然と
bam
したその
bam bam
出せばどうにかな
bam
るのかその自分たち
bam bam.
I love seeing
Bam 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 bam
yeah, they
bam
just didn't
bam
understand
bam.
as right. We'll fix it
Bam
when the game comes out. And then
bam
they bring out the FAN
bam
software. Like, when
bam
does this ever
bam
actually happen? Where like, oh, it comes out and they fix it very soon after release and everything's okay, and people don't have a bad impression of the game. Pretty much never.
Don't have too many fingers. I only have 2 fingers. I don't have 2 fingers, I'm sorry. I could have done much better there. Sam, of course. Let's perform again. Let's try it. Let's put in. Let's use 2 fingers at least.
That would make sense, yeah.
At least 3, I mean.
It was bad. Today's everything that I've heard about like the original Final Fantasy.
Magkakadikit lang, di ka makagamit ng maraming daliri. Dalawa lang din.
Like everything about it was bad. It was just a horrible game. Like graphics were bad, gameplay was bad, everything was bad. That sucks.
This is based across multiple floors in a modern office complex in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It's a company that is often designing multiple projects at once. And while Final Fantasy XIV was being developed, in another part of the building, a different game was
Let's try to be silent.
produced by a Final Fantasy fan. His name, Naoki Yoshida.
一番最初はファミリーコンピューターUS だとエンターテインメントマリオブラザーズが一番最初にプレイしたゲームとにかくそのテレビの中テレビっていうのはその見るものだと思っていた子供の時ところがそのマリオブラザーズで初めてそのコントローラーを持ってゲームをプレイした時にまずそもそもテレビのものを自分が自由に動かせるってことがものすごいショックで友達の家でプレイさせてもらったんだけどものすごい興奮したのを覚えてドラゴンクエストっていう日本で RPG を
It's crazy to think about that because like I mean obviously he's a bit older than I am and a lot of us are. So it's like I remember like how crazy it was and everything.
Just try to get
right? And, like how big of a deal that
sentences and
was.
everything. You can't
I bet for
just
people like video games probably were like that.
Maybe I should start from
level of
basic.
fucking, like holy shit. Like I'm actually moving shit around on the television, you know? Like that's nuts.
大きく広めたタイトルを初めて触った時に
I
ア
never
ク
played
ション
Dragon
では
Quest.
ないゲーム数字のやり取りでこんなにまたさらにゲームが面白くなるんだっていうのを特に
I
スト
have
ーリーラ
fat
インがあって
fucking fingers.
また次のカルチャーショックを受けて RPG っていうジャンルにものすごくなんだろうフォーカスしていくことになったかなとは思います当然その翌年に出たファイナルファンタジーにもその映画的なその演出ファンタジーをより強く打ち出したっていうところにもすごい衝撃を受けたので
Yeah, I don't remember Dragon Quest
僕
at
の
all.
中でドラゴンクエストとファイナルファンタジーっていうのはすごい大きかったんです
Like most Japanese players at the time, Yoshida-san played all the early Final Fantasy games. He holds them in high regard, though he still holds the bitter memory of not being able to save before the last dungeon in Final Fantasy III. But when he was 11 years old, a brand new type of gaming experience arrived at home. His uncle gave him a PC. On this PC, the young gamer learned how to program BASIC. His first video game centered around trying to break into a bank. But this PC also exposed him to a spectrum of gaming that eluded most Japanese players.
How old is Yoshida? Yeah, how old is he? He's 49. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm just trying to do the math. Like, wow.
You hear that?
Must have been, like,
That's
pretty
my
much-
fucking
Pretty much
fucking
the
juice
first
on that.
fucking PCs. Holy shit.
Western role-playing games.
Wow.
He fell in love with games like Diablo. He was stunned when he first went online and played with other players.
でその翌年に
I wonder what he thinks about Diablo Immortal.
先輩にとにかくすげえゲームあるって言われてウルティマオンラインのベータから始めたのが初めてのプレイした作品でやっぱり同じ
That was a big deal.
ような3回目の衝撃
Should I even try?
が同時に一つの世界で遊ぶっていうのが
Yeah, next time let's
とて
start
もない
from
なと
basics.
でした。
Bum,
まあ、ウ
bum,
ルティマは本当に自由度の
I don't
ウルティマは
like
特に
this
とにかく初期は自由度がめちゃくちゃ高いゲームだったので、そ
I
の
like the other songs
いわゆる
more.
ロードの称号をつけた、そのなんて言ったらいいんだろう。すごく紳士的なというか、コミュニティリーダー的プレイを
He made an evil character?
完全に悪の
Bro, like he was ganking people and shit? Oh my god. It's a PKer, yeah. Oh no. See, like, I love the fact that, like, because you think about it, it's like, who really knows, like, how to make sure that people don't get fucked with in a game? Are people that used to fuck with people in games. Yeah, like, they're the ones that, like, really understand it, because they know how to fuck with people in games. Exactly, that's what it's gotta be.
This is redundant. I don't care anymore.
EverQuest was a pretty big step up.
I'm tired.
Like, I mean, you gotta keep in mind, like, before EverQuest, like,
I'm tired. I'm just gonna do the promos. You
You
can't stop me.
Like,
I just do.
EverQuest
Oh,
was a
what
big
the
step
fuck,
up.
bro?
Now, I wasn't into EverQuest. I did not like the game. However, I can respect the fact that it was a tremendous increase.
You should at
Like,
least
it's
end the
yeah,
start
it's
screen before popping them off. This is a good zone.
Yeah, we did the same thing with WoW.
Shishak would embark on a career in games that would eventually see him joining Square Enix to work on the
Why
Dragon
is it so
Quest
slow?
series.
It's good.
Though he wasn't working on the Final Fantasy team, he was part of the umbrella group that was allocating programmers to various projects. He didn't have granular visibility on FF14.
It would be great if the camera doesn't change fucking view.
Perspective as a producer, where he thought the game's problems were coming.
Yeah, this is much more better. Ah, fuck up. Oh, but then. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is like their engine or something. Yeah, it was something like that, right? Yeah.
になってしまったので、どのプロジェクトもものすごい大変な時期だった。まあ、オリジナルの14がああなってしまった理由の一つでもあるかなと。さらに2つ大きな問題がそこに絡まっていて。
Whose song was the one before? Fucking Kazuha.
全体に。
This was huge.
This is why it's I don't really like it. I like this one.
世界一クオリティが普通のクオリティが高い。
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like Final Fantasy
He's also
X
good.
was like, that was like, I'm trying to think of a game.
Let's go.
It's like the next game that was like that big of a jump. It's
How
like,
do you-
like I don't even
how
know
do you
about
fucking
Half-Life
do
2
this?
maybe, but like it just completely took graphics
Oh,
to a whole
shit.
other level.
It's the boss
Yeah,
music.
Crysis, like yeah, maybe Crisis or something like that. It was massive, man.
I kinda feel Cowboy Bebop. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? I was like, this is Cowboy Bebop. And it became like this. Became that ichi anime that you see every.
Yeah, this is a big fucking deal. That was like a Monster House.
超巨大な成功体験ってやっぱり足かけというかにもなる例だと思うんですけど、ものすごくおごってた、まあ悪い言い方をすればおごってた時期だったと思う。
That's what happened again. Like that's what CD Projekt Red was. I think that's also what happened with WoW. It's like after you succeed so many times, you know, like you just kind of.
Why is it failing? What the fuck?
They're gonna be fine, and then eventually they're not
What?
fine. You know,
Why was it failing?
yeah, it's complacency. You can't be wrong anymore. Exactly. It's too big to fail, and then people fail.
例えると、刀を作る刀匠のような職人たちが本当にたくさんいて、彼らが一つずつを削って
Why was it failing? I don't know.
世界一のクオリティを作り上げていたんだけど、
Why was it failing?
世界は
I just realized it in the last second and I looked on the map. It's fucking failing. What was that? Do I have any more? Fuck yeah, I do. Now, do I have anything else to do? No. Well, what should I fucking do now? Even change me.
That's what happened with a lot of, like, the thing is that graphics, this used to be a really big issue. Like, now I feel like a lot of people have, like, better PCs in general. But, like, even back 10 years ago, one of the biggest problems with games is whenever a game had really good graphics, it was effectively unplayable for a large amount of people. People just could not,
旅はいつか終わりを迎える。
and like you have
慌てる必要はない。
and it's like this is a great game, but nobody can fucking play it because of just like how high the options were. Crisis, you know, another big one was Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is fucking massive. Like that came out in what, 2004? No, people still didn't have graphics cards by then. You know, they were still running. They were still trying to boot this up on a Windows 95 PC. It was brutal.
古い作り方でものすごく負荷のかかるやり方でアセットを作ったので、もうそれらが絡まってっていうのがまあもう一つの大きなさっき草さんが言った問題です。
流通のために作られた船は港に止まる。だからリーウェはあらゆる富が沈着する場所だ。
そこにやっぱり超巨大な成功体験をしたっていうこと自体が乗っかってきちゃうと、自分たちの作るゲームこそがベストであって、そこをあんまり見る必要がないっていう実感なんじゃないかなと思っていて、例えば当時世界多分 MMORPG を知ってる人に世界最大の MMORPG は何ですかって100人のワールド・オブ・クラフトって言ったはずなのに誰もプレイしてない。
Bro, like that's like that. I'm so glad to hear this. Is the same fucking shit that happens with so many other games. Is that it gets developed by people that don't fucking understand the genre. They just make their one game and that's it. Like you have to always be looking at what other people are doing. You have to always be like innovating. It's like I go and I look at like for example, I thought WoW was like the norm.
What the fuck is this? It's fucking OP. Elemental resistance. Holy shit.
Right, I don't have to do this. Like, oh, I don't have to like rebuff every time. Like, my buffs just stay on. It's fine. It's like a lot of the things that
they change
you just take for granted as like a. This is just the way it is.
Fuck off.
Other games say, wait a minute, why? Right? And like you have to look around and say like.
I can't run down here on the first one.
Deconstruct
Can
and
I?
say like what really matters. Like Blizzard used to be the best at this.
No.
Blizzard.
Yeah, I can. Maybe I should run Ganyon. The fucking first one. But it will be fucking hard for the second one. Might be cranky. Without a freaking healer and this perpetual mechanical. Yeah. What did I do last time? Let me check my out. I don't even remember. I can't even play this game right now. I can't even play it right now. What the heck? Wait. Sorry. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Six to 7 days active. Nice. 635 achievement. Nice. 37 characters. Okay. Well, anyway, was blah. 67 underground. Everybody doing 183 abyss. So I haven't done it. 132 chests. Okay, I'm missing a few. One. Okay. I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm not missing. First chest 345. I'm missing quite a lot. I mean a few. I'm missing a few. Common chest 160. I'm missing quite a fucking lot. 47. I have a lot. So I did. Yeah, I did second room. Second room I did Gain because this is bullshit. Oh wait, not that. This is bullshit. And this is as well. This is bullshit. This is more bullshit. And you fucking know it. Genshin! No, stop! Stop with the fucking wailing! You don't even need it anymore. What? I just want to play Monster Hunter right now. I can't even play this. I'm just playing the old Monster Hunter as well, not even the new ones. I'm gonna like it more because I'm hunting, just killing. And this, you just do this, that, grinding. The adventure of finding new shit is gone. We're fighting even new things. Where are they? Come here! And the abyss is just boring. You should just make it to do it. Or you don't even need to do it if you already fucking done it before. It's 36 stars, right? And what the fuck do I say? If they change the abyss, then yeah, I can. So you just need to do this one so I can get the right. It's fucking boring. And you can't say shit about it. And we all know it's fucking boring. 46K, what the fuck?
安全距離確認。吸引テスト開始。
46K. 46K. Was that 46 or 40K? I don't remember. From Beidou. Holy shit.
岩山八九みんなは俺が守れ
ガンオーテイ君のために
I can't even look there.
部外者禁止。
Xiangling's burst didn't even fucking end. And the fucking thing died.
Eventually, corporate realized that this wasn't usual launch problems, so they called on a few select members of the team to create a task force. This task force would insert what change
この件はわかるかい？これが海山を滅ぼした。サイウルか。無双の風。シミュレーター。安全距離確認。
Erased.
6308式ユニット。
お嬢様の仰せのまま。
よく見ておけ。超拡散形態。吸引テスト開始。雨描きがたし。行くぞ。
岩山八九みんながそばにいてくれれば
料理の時間だよ師匠の技やおさわり禁止。
剣女盤石全力攻撃だ。もう。
グオパー。
やらなきゃいけないこと 場にやってったんですけど、まずそのチームにオリジナルのチームに
歌よ錦となれ。これが海山。安全距離確認。無双の風シミュレート6308式ユニット。黒き翼よ。吸引テスト開始。雨描き方し。やっ
これダメだと思ったらチーム抜けて構わないかなっていう話を。
If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out. That's what it is.
難攻不落
Holy shit.
天理チョーク。みんながそばにいてくれれば。
話が通じないなら叩くまで。部外者禁止。この仕事は排除するべきですね。お触り禁止。
難攻不落。
そんな大変なこと。
It would make them like, the thing is, you got to keep in mind is like Final Fantasy is like such a big thing with Square Enix. This is like their main game. Like that's like the main thing. That's like you think of Square Enix, you think of Final Fantasy, right? So like if there's an L Final Fantasy, that's gonna be like there's an L expansion. Like if Blizzard, if WoW is bad, Blizzard is bad. If WoW is good, Blizzard is good. That's just the
左右ルコ動くべきだ。この件はわかるかい。炭になるがいい。や超拡散形態安全距離確認。6308式ユニット。
お嬢様の仰せのまま。
股間奥義。安全距離確認。姿を見せよオーズ。雨描き型し。6308式ユニット7号式モジュール。行くぞ。吸引テスト開始。
Holy fuck! He did? I didn't see that. Yeah, I looked away for a second. So if it was a sound mic dude? Yeah, I just didn't know.
全力攻撃だ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。あ、瑠璃のように落ちなさい。
Our jobs the best that we could, but for a lot of reasons, some circumstances that were out of our control, decisions made by higher ups.
夜の源源。
歌よ錦となれ。よく見ておけ。やっ。断罪の名におい安全距離確認。行くぞ。はっ。
Remember, this is what I said before, like with that last video. it's like you can't just like fuck people over and expect them not to turn around and fight you.
難攻不落
You know, and
みんながそばにいてくれるわキズ
話が通じないなら叩くまででしょう。料理の時間だよ。この仕事は排除するべきですね。
剣女盤石
お触り禁止。
no, this shit's hard. No time to wait. He worked with corporate to make sure the team had time off, both for them to relax, but also to give him time to build his new vision, to do research playing other MMOs, and to help draft his plan, to deliver the vision and how the team was going to do it. They had very little time to fix this game, so once they started, the specification started and a
左右ルコサイ炭になるがいい。や無双の風シミュレーター6308式ユニットほう夜の権限股間奥義吸引テスト開始。よく見てお超拡散形態や6308
油断した雨描きがたしやっ
やっ安全距離確認。えい
この件はわかるかい
Yoshida spent 7 weeks researching and returned with 2 options from corporate. It was then he realized that it would be impossible to convert the current game into an MMO that can last the test of time. Ultimately, though, this one so he returned
全力攻撃だもう
師匠の技を食らいなさい。熱々風雪の縮図部外者禁止。やっへいやっへい大丈夫
岩山八九
へっやっ
の波は満ちた
It's like at this point, I don't think any other game had really done something like this before. Like I'm trying to think about like, has this ever really happened? Like at that point in time, like I'm pretty sure that was basically never would have happened. Like No Man's Sky, that's like 10 years later, man. That was like way later. And so like Lost Ark, yeah, way later. I'm talking about like a new game, and or sorry, a game at that time. So like this like that it was just saying that is like crazy. Like wait, what the fuck? Because like nobody had thought of doing anything like that. Yeah, it was a big leap.
で、どういったそのマネジメントスタイルでそれをやるのか。で、大体発売時期がプレイステーション3版をリリースするっていうのがプレイヤーとの約束だったので、プレイステーション3の終了する前にリリースしなきゃいけないので、2012年年末から2013年中には絶対リリースできる計画があればっていうプレゼンテーションをして、リスクは高い。ただ、当然そんなことをしたことはないゲームでかかります。しかも同じタイトルで作り直してるから、成功、うまくいったとしても成功するかどうかはわからない。ただ少なくとも、やっぱりファイナルファンタジーってクレイジーだねとか、すごいことするねとか。
That's one thing that's like also really a factor is like Final Fantasy was always like a game that pushed like the one that most people can remember, where it's like this one just like fucking went above and beyond. You know, it was the limit breaker, exactly.
少なくとも自分たちがミスしたことを認めて信頼を取り戻そうとしたっていう努力は見てくれてる人は多分見てくれるだろう。だからどっちをチョイスするかは会社に任せる。ただどっちであっても全力でやるよっていう話をプレゼンテーションして、結果的にはね、プラン B でって言ってくれたんで今こうなってます。
That's a big dick move for them to just say like, yeah, fucking remake the whole game. You know, let's
影のカラスが
歌よ錦となれ。雨描きがたし、この剣、これが海山を滅ぼしたち。
無双の風シミュレート吸引テスト開始。6308式姿を見す。
股間奥義雨描きがたし、さい
夜の権限
よく見ておけ。や
安全距離確認。6308式ユニット。断罪の名に
歌よ錦となれ。この剣はわかるかい。さい
Holy fucking shit.
Oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck.
My game come link video. I'll
Really hate this one.
real quick, okay?
みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
話が通じないなら叩く。瑠璃のように落ちなさい。相関化粧。
Where's the boss rush?
But if we don't, we'll just finish it next time. But yeah, there is a part 2, and we'll go into it. That is just nuts. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll watch part 2.
天道万象。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。この仕事は排除するべきですね。
But you gotta think about it, like the corporate people at Square Enix, they were the ones who made the call to do this. You know, it was like, it was them that made it happen.
部外者
But
禁
they
止。
were the ones that funded this shit, right?
天理チョーク。
Absolutely.
みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
お触り禁止。
I think I got this set up, right? Let me see if it is. What's this here? Okay, we got it. We good. We good. Crazy monetary risk? Yeah, exactly. Imagine Bobby making that decision. I could not.
So what did you think?
I could not.
お嬢様の仰せのまま。
股間奥義雨描きがたし。炭になるがいい。行くぞ。
超拡散形態吸引テスト開始。安全距離確認。姿を見せよ。
さゆるこ。
夜の権限
よく見ておけ。
理想の風シミュレ
Hindi
ート
lumapit kahit isang beses yung gagong
吸
yun.
引テスト開始。
Ngayon nila pinakatama, nagtateleport ang puta.
Like that's the perspective that like a lot of people now don't.
動くべきだ。さい雨描きがたし。や灯火はいつか散る。
It's something that's like
分かってるんだ。
it's like the Hong Kong thing with Blizzard.
Right.
That's gonna happen to them.
Yeah,
People are gonna
try
bring
this,
that up in
try.
10 years.
He fucking died.
ということで、再度作り直しと並行してやるということの投資に関しては、これはまあはっきり言って、やっぱりやるべきというか、まあ、やらざるを得ないというふうな判断です。つまり
お嬢様の
歌よ錦となれ。さいこの剣はわかるかい。これが海山を滅ぼした力だ。
超拡散形態安全距離確認吸引テスト開始。キュッ
股間奥義雨描き方し
よく見ておけ。やあ、7号式モジュール。
夜の源源。
安全距離確認。
Eyes on a 2013 launch date for the new version of 14 as they want to have the game out for fans within the PlayStation 3's life cycle. But to do this while still patching 1.0, you have to create an entirely new MMO in less than half the time of most concerned investors. So before we get into specifics of what
みんながそばにいて
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。はっ相関結晶
天道万象。
くらえ
熱々でしょ。
剣女盤石燃えろ。
料理の時間だ。
It's like whenever you make an MMO, you not only are investing like a ton of time and money in the front end, you're also making an investment into the future. It's like you can't just release an MMO and be like, you know, like I mean, well, you can't do that,
歌よ錦となれ
that's not a good idea. And
炭になるがいい。やあ、超拡散形態6308式ユニット安全距離確認。ほうはうひゃ黒き翼よ。
左右ルコさい雨描き方
行くぞ。これが海無双の風シミュレート吸引テスト開始。ひゃほう6308式ユニット断罪のへいはっふっさい。
Wait, it's still just floor level.
みんなは俺が守れ
師匠の技を食らいなさい。あざやっはっへいへい部外者禁
剣女盤石。
くらえみんながそばにいてくれるわ
それはっこの仕事は排除するべきですね。はっ
that's the thing is like you itemize time invested into different things, and you know like how much and how little time certain takes. Like that's a big factor. It's like yeah, like you can't have like a bunch of cut content.
それを例えば僕に確認依頼が飛んで僕がチェックするのに例えば15とかそのぐらい一つのタスクに見えるもの
夜の権限
股間奥義雨描き方し
炭になるがいい。やあ、7号式モジュールへいほっひゃ姿を見せ
やるじゃないかやこれが海山をこの剣はわかるかい雨描き方し
超拡散形態安全距離確認はあ影のカラスが
炭になるがいい
ひゃ 7号式モジュール。
この件はわかるかい。歌よ錦となれ。さい。
やー断罪の名において
行くぞ。これが改ざん。
吸引テスト開始。
難攻不落。みんなは俺が守れ。
話が通じないなら叩くもお触り禁止。
Single.
やっはっ
Wait, didn't I?
天道、ここにある。岩山八九。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
熱々でしょ。瑠璃のように落ちなさい。へい。
And like you'll notice that like anybody, if you look at like top end guilds or like anybody who's like really high up there, and like you ask them like how do they actually go about solving a problem, they have it itemized down to
Cryo, Hydro bullshit.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
Is the enemy here?
姿を見せよ。
サユルコ。この件はわかるかい。さい。
夜の権限。やー6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始。超拡散。やへい。
炭になるがいい。行く。
安全距離確認。断罪の名において
雨描きがたし。
吸引テスト開始。
お嬢様の仰せのままに。
これが改ざんを滅ぼした力。股間奥義。
7号式モジュール6308式姿を見せよ。
動くべき。さい。雨描きがたし。やよく見ておく。
安全距離確認。
サユルコ。
吸引テスト開始。超拡散形態。
夜の源源。
That took so long.
It's like doing that kind of stuff burns people out a lot. It's like you have to have everybody like on
That's my time to buy.
shit. It's like I'm sure some of you guys have probably been in like a situation where like everybody is working really hard around the clock and the like morale is super good. Everybody has like a shared goal and like people.
全力攻撃だ。もう。
はっ。グオパー。ガン王帝君のために。
Huh?
What the fuck
happened? What the fuck happened? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Then you just fucking BAM! Vanish! What the fuck? She got vanished to the shadow realm in an instant. What the fuck?
お嬢様の仰せ。
安全距離確認。7号式モジュール。
これが改ざんを滅ぼしたち。
吸引テスト開始。
この件はわかるかい。雨描きがたし。
夜の源源。
サユルコ。よく見ておけ。
超拡散形態。 行くぞ。6308式ユニット。や断罪のなはっさい。影のカラスが安全距離確認。ほうややはへいは吸引テスト開始。召喚化粧。
みんなは俺が守れ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。熱々でしょ。
剣女盤石。
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。お触り禁止。はっへい。
天理チョーク。いや難攻不落。隙あり。
料理の時間だ。や
岩山八九燃えろ。
熱々でしょ。召喚化粧。
全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
話が通じないなら叩くま。風雪の縮図。へい。やはっ部外者禁止。や
くらえ。
へい。
Let's go. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Manga Keki! Fuck you! Stop putting that shit in this fucking game. Bullshit! Bullshit! Of course they will put it in the second shit.
歌よ錦となれ。雨描きがたし。この剣はこれが海山を滅ぼした。
7号式モジュール。安全距離確認。
What is happening here? Why is it not getting here?
夜の権限。
What do you mean, brother? Why are you not going here? See that?
6308式ユ
Fucking
ニ
was
ット。
just fucking just standing there.
雨
Amazing.
描きがたし。
Fucking here.
炭になるがいい。行くぞ。股間奥義。
安全距離確認。超拡散形態。はあ。
And so like people got rewarded, they felt good about it. They're like, all right, you know, when the BFA comes out and it's an issue, and it's like, well, hopefully it's good. Saturday comes out, and it's all
熱々でしょ。
people not happy about
お触り禁止。
剣女盤石。
it. That's what it was.
やへい。はっや
燃えろ。
料理の時間だ。はっ部外者禁止。へい。
Hello?
や
難攻不落。
みんなは俺が守れ。
師匠の技を
Of
食らい
course
な
it's
さい。
gonna fucking run away.
ガン王帝君のために。
You
お
see
触
that?
り禁止。
There's a fucking thing that charges, not fucking runs away. You bullshit your way on this fucking game and you bullshit your bullshit and you bullshit your bullshit. See it fucking bullshit here as well. What the fuck?
Game requiring fixing, where do you even start?
This fucking game, it fucking ran away. Bullshit. That was the first time I saw that fucking shit run away.
姿を見
歌よ錦となれ雨描きがたしさい
これが海山を滅ぼしたつ
7号式モジュールひゃっきゅっはっはっきゅっ
お嬢様のお
まずいさゆる
炭になるがいい
吸引テスト開始はっ
まともに遊べないゲームなんか見たことがなかったので、いくらその
くらえ
熱々でしょ
岩山八九
やっへい
I can jump instead of attacking.
お触り禁止
剣女盤石
へい
せい
やグオパーはっ部外者禁止
難攻不落
やっ
せい
召喚化粧
全力攻撃だ燃え
話が通じないなら
What?
風雪の縮図
Now he's fucking charging at me. What the fuck was that bullshit then?
エネルギー補充が
天道万象
燃えろ
Where's the fucking thing?
部外者禁止やっ
燃えろ
料理の時間だルリのように落ちなさい
難攻不落
くらえみんながそばにいてくれる
天道ここにあるはっせっふ
師匠の技を食らいなさい
Stop bullshitting your way, game. I'm just gonna die anyway. Stop.
And people perceive that as not being, like, not working on it, but, like, they actually are.
One of the developers on that original 1.0 task force.
皆川博とします。ファイナルファンタジー14ではユーザーインターフェースの、設計でとあとアート的なビジュアルの方を担当しています。よろしくお願いします。今47歳なんですけれども、25の時に入社したので、当時はまだスクエアエニックスがスクエアという会社だったので、ファイナルファンタジータクティクスの、アートディレクターを担当していました。
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃とはもう違う。旧友とまた
カスタマイズ性というか、よりツール的な考え方で、いろんなプレイヤーがそれぞれ自分の好きなカスタマイズができるようにということを普段よりも強く意識しています。やはりバトルがテンポのスピーディーなテンポのゲームなので、カーソルフォーカスを十字キーで動かしながら決定するという、そういう操作性ではちょっとゲームがないということなので、かなり最初の頃にアクションこのインターフェース自体は割と昔から
次はどこに行くんだ。いいゆえの名所を巡りたいならいい案がいくつかあるぞ。
いけるだろうなという思いはあり そこはあまり苦労していなかったりします。例えば表現方法が変わると必ずその僕はこっちの方が良かったっていう話は来るんですね。例えばインベントリーは以前はテキストで表示されていたんですけど、アイコンになると当然その
Yeah, that's what it used to be. Like in the old Final Fantasy games, like you didn't have icons. Like you had write down. And this is like all old fantasy games. That shit was just written down. It's like, you know, elixir of power. Boom, there it is.
Bullshit. Okay, let's get our rewards. Where's my
Written down an amount, yeah. X5 or something.
Money. We're done. How long was that? Okay, why not? Good. I'm fucking done! Okay. Let's not do anything else. That's a good content for today. Fucking do it. Goodbye. Peace out!